Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Underdog Lord, this Underdog Reviews, and I just watched the movie Fair is the Key. Well, and it kind of was. So, it was a 1972 movie. The movie was in between good and okay, So let's start. So we see a guy talking over a ham radio, what truckers usually use, and he's talking to his brother, apparently, that we learn that it was his brother. We learned that all the way at the end of the movie, but he talked to his brother, and his wife and child were there too. Not with him, but in this brother's plane, apparently. And they got attacked. They got shot down out of the sky. And silence. So we don't see it, but we hear attack, happening, and with bit of putting the pieces together. We learned it. So anyway, he drove. John is his name, John Talbot. So John drives, and he makes a stop at Texaco, those gas stations. And he got inside, and there was also a bar inside. It was a Sunday, and they don't serve hard liquor on Sundays, apparently. And he wanted a bourbon, but he didn't got one, so he got behind the bar, got the bottle himself, and punched the police officer, and got himself in front of the judge. Then he punched one of the guards, took the gun, shot one of the other guards, after he warned the guard from, don't come any closer. If you take one step closer, I'll shoot you. Well, the guard walked, and the guard fell down. He warned him. So then he took he took a female that was in the audience. Well, audience, yeah. How do you call it? Spectators then? If you sit in a court, you're not one of the people that are. You're not the judge. You're not the jury, but just one of the people that is sitting there. Those. Sorry. And so he takes her hostage, So they go outside, and he steals a car. And then, after touching a barricade, the police chased him. But he lost them. He shook them off his tail, and jumped on a boat. Not a boat, a ferry. Jumped on the ferry to the other side, where when he got off, a police came driving in with sirens, with a cherry on top, I mean, legit a cherry, not a cherry that you eat, but it's 1972, so it's not the sirens that we have today. It has that red bulb on top of the car, that spins around. That's if you watch Friends, they said also in Friends, so that's how I know that it's got a cherry. So that's why. Anyway, and so yeah, police came and back on the chase. But again, he shook him off his tail, and he parked the car near a lake. Well, I think it was a kind of lake. He parked the car. He took her into another car and drove off again. So he stole another car. But then they drove to an abandoned pier, where a house was not really a house, but the water was low, so it was pretty on stilts, and so they're walking over some wooden path, to the house, and when he was opening the door, she pushed him and ran away, but she got into the hands of another guy who kind of pistol whipped John unconscious and took her to her father, who is rich because she is the daughter from one of the oil guys or something like that. Yeah. So who knows what's happening now? If you want to know what's happening in the rest of the movie, you have to watch it yourself. It's like I said, it's between okay and good for me. It's my opinion, Even though I say it's a bad movie, you still should watch the movie. Why? Because you may have a different opinion than I have, This is all what I find of the movie. It was between okay and good, so I will give this 3.6. Yes, 3.6. It was good, but okay, Yeah, I don't know what else to say actually about that. Definitely the music was still good, the orchestra and all, and a lot of sideburns, big sideburns that were, massive. And I don't mean that they came out of the face a lot, but I mean they were just big. And if you want to see those, you have to watch the movie yourself. And, we had a familiar face in this movie. Officer Mooney. Yes, Officer Mooney from Killer Clowns from Outer Space was in here. Pretty fun, actually. And, again, he was kind of a dick. So, I will leave it at that. Watch the movie yourself. Don't forget to leave a like, recommend your favorite 70s movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel. You can also recommend an anime or an anime movie. That's also what I watch on the channel. So, but I definitely have a list, a whole ass list. Just like with the movies, I have definitely 1,000 movies for me to watch. So I'm actually covered for the next definitely 10 years. So if I continue YouTube for 10 years, and YouTube still exists over 10 years, but you can still recommend any movies. Dr. Olaf, my 11th subscriber, recommended the movie The Burning, and that movie is definitely coming next week. So shout out to him or her, or I'm going on a limb, and I think it's but shout out to Dr. Olaf, and like I said, leave a like, recommend your movie down in the comment section, and do like him, subscribe to do like Dr. Olaf, and subscribe to the channel. Bye guys.